before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe and give that like button a little tap. It really helps out. Um, Now, have you ever wondered what happens when fear turns a village against its own gifted people? Imagine a place where those with special powers become targets overnight. In the world of Naruto, this dark chapter is known as the Bloody Mist, a brutal purge ordered by the fourth Mizukage, Yagura Paratachi. Anyone with a Keiki Genkai, um, those extraordinary bloodline abilities passed down through families was marked for death. Um, it wasn't about loyalty or good or evil. Just possessing these powers was enough to become a target. What the hidden mist, already shadowy and tumultuous, became a canvas for unrestrained violence. Entire plans wiped out because their genetic talents were seen as threats. Picture families vanished under the orders of a leader manipulated from the shadows by Obito. Yet the stars from this act of terror run deep and personal. And now imagine a spin-off diving into this grim event and a gritty, raw narrative peeling back layers of human suffering, despair, and the harsh realities of merciless survival. It would be like stepping into the blood-soaked streets of the Mist Village, exploring not only well-known powers like the Sharingan and Byakugan, but uncovering lesser-known, fascinating Kekkei Genkai that only a few glimpses have teased so far. What about the clans who weren't even combat threats, wiped out simply because their abilities were misunderstood? That tension between misunderstood power and blind fear is ripe for storytelling. And the psychological waterfalls of trauma survivors would plunge the audience into the aftermath of such a massacre. How does a person rebuild after losing their entire world? We could even explore the political web. Did neighboring villages turn a blind eye to this purge? Or did some bravely offer refuge to the hunted? Where was Konoha's stance? And if this happened during Minato Namikaze's rise as Hokage, how might his leadership have confronted the looming darkness shaped behind the scenes? And so this spin-off could thread all these threads together into a tapestry of horror, hope, and complex moral battles. Sometimes power brings people together, but here it tore clans apart, a bloody parade of sorrow and resilience, fighting for exploration. And speaking of blood, why don't vampires in anime ever have messy conversations? And, because they're afraid of getting tongue-tied. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, see you next time.